On this episode of Team Building Saves the World.
But what are some of the positives? What are some of the benefits of multi-generational?
I have a dear friend I went to high school with, and she also ended up to be a client of one of the largest clients. It's a household name. And I told her, I said, do you see that the credit analyst that nobody likes because he's the one that says no? I said, you go take him out to lunch and you drain from him everything you possibly can. And she was a great coachable individual, still is. And she did that. And during our worst part of our recession, she had the greatest numbers of anyone on her team. I liken it, what I do is I liken it to a phone. When we look at our traditionalists, they're like the corded phones. I actually have one right here. They're like this thing.
Okay.
My son got this for me. What a surprise. What a great gift for 5 generations. I had it's not plugged in or anything, but it sits on my desk to remind me.
Good.
Without that corded phone, we would not have this.
Right.
And so, that's what I say is reach for and have a culture of being inquisitive. Before these traditionalists are gone, not just gone from the workplace, but gone,
Sure.
reach out and take them to lunch and ask them back in the day, how were you successful, and take notes, because I'm pretty sure there are some things that you can glean from that and utilize as a younger person, vice versa. It's sort of like the successful daycare and nursing home or assisted living facility where they brought those folks together, and the little ones could learn from the seniors and the seniors could find joy in the little ones. Well, it's kind of taken that same concept, is ask or don't judge that, this paper planner is just fine. It's worked for me forever. How do you use that app? And become inquisitive? Like I said, not wrong, just different. What we have is it's different, therefore it's wrong, which is driven by fear.
Sure.
Opposed to not wrong, just different. That's interesting. Could you show me? And it goes both ways. It's building bridges.
So it's almost like for those people for whom education is an important aspect of continuing the career, you have access to all this information and all this knowledge and all this wisdom coming from all directions. You just have to utilize it.
And it's free. Because how do we build relationships? I mean, when you've built a new friend or met somebody and built a relationship with, you ask questions. And it's a matter of, as opposed to pulling up the drawbridge and pulling in, or, extending the hand down the ladder as opposed to pulling the ladder up,
Right.
And shutting them out. It's a matter of seeking to understand and asking questions. There's always a coffee house and a table somewhere where 2 people can sit down, and amazing things can happen.
Hello, team. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of that video. If you'd like to hear more from that podcast, you can follow the link down in the doobly-doo below. Of course, follow us on all of our social media at Team Bond Podcast, and be sure to leave us a comment that I can read aloud on future episodes. And as always, if you liked that video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, just shut up about it. Everything's going to be fine. See you next time, team.